Hi guys, and welcome back to another vlog. My name is Nokuphila, and thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. I hope you will enjoy it, and please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So this video is basically about my worst or traumatic experience when it comes to writing these actuarial board exams. And I know with a lot of us are writing these professional exams, whether it be bar exam or CFA exam or an accounting board exam. And basically once you get to the end of the line, you just basically realize that it's been difficult, and there have been challenges along the way. And just because someone qualifies as an actuary or an accountant, it doesn't mean that the road has been easy. So what happened to me in 2017 was traumatic. So I wrote this exam called CA1, and basically it's like one of the biggest actuarial exams. It's the most expensive, it has the most notes, and it's pretty challenging, and it's called actuarial risk management. And in this exam, basically you learn about different financial assets, you learn about regulation, you learn about risk management, like all these actuarial and interesting concepts. So 2017 I wrote this exam, so I obviously registered for the exam, and I studied so hard for it. Like literally, I did the 54 chapters, I did the lecture videos, I crammed the acronyms, I did the notes again. I, had study groups. So every single Sunday, my friends and I would drive to Santon to my other friend's office, and then we'd basically do past papers, past paper upon past paper, and the whole day would be spent doing past papers. So we really, really worked hard on that exam. Then the exam day came. We were ready. But obviously, we were still tense about, okay, we're writing this exam. It's a big exam. If you pass this exam, you get a very nice bonus. The salary goes up by quite a bit, so it's a pretty big exam. Okay, the exam day came. We were stressing initially, but we were confident. It was okay. We actually did study. We went into the exam room. So when you get to the exam room, they give you a number. You get your own laptop to write, and you sign like this register. Sign the register and you start writing the exam. So I wrote paper one. So it's two papers. I wrote paper one, like I was answering all the questions because I knew my work. Answering the questions and all of them done in the bag. Okay, cool. Paper one done. The next day, paper two came. So I wrote paper two, like literally every question I could answer, and I was pretty confident it was actually I might really pass this exam. After that, my friend and I went to go celebrate. We went to like this Chinese restaurant in Santon. It was cool, had fun, because we were just like, okay, that was a huge exam, and like if we pass this, which we probably will because we worked really hard, it'll be a good thing. Okay. Hi, so after that, see, I don't know if this happens to you guys, but it happens to me. Would see, like after the exam, like I start dreaming about the exam. I start thinking, it's okay, how much did I get? How did I answer the questions? Like you just start thinking so many things about the exam, and more in anticipation for the exam results. And the results take so long to come out, like literally more than a month. So we were waiting, and then 2 weeks before the exam results come out, um, someone calls me from the actuarial society. So this person calls me, and then she's like, is this Nokuphila? And then I'm like, yeah, it's her. And then she's like, we wanted to know if you were at the exam venue and if you wrote your exam. And I was like, first of all, there was a register. Do you understand? I got a number and I wrote the exam. So what do you mean? How can you ask me if I was there? And then I told her, it's okay, yeah, I was there at the exam. I wrote the exam. And then she's like to me, well, basically, I wanted to tell you, Uguti, we can't find your paper two. And I was like, wait. What do you mean you can't find my paper two? Like, there are two papers. I wrote the first and the second, so paper two, what do you mean you can't find it? And then she's like, yeah, well, we are still investigating, but we can't find your paper two. We can see your paper one. So we know that you wrote, but we just can't find paper two. But then she's like, okay, no, we're going to do investigations and we'll get back to you. And then I was like, okay, cool. Okay, do your investigation. So in the meantime, I was doing my own investigation. Like I researched like people who are good IT people just to see, okay, if I can find someone who can help me out. I found this guy who told me, okay, it is possible, for your information to go missing. And if that happens, and you can get into a black box in the laptop or something like that, and you can retrieve your information. But it's not certain that you'll get it back. And it costs about 5,000 Rand. That's okay, as a teen, it's very expensive, but I mean, 5,000 compared to 12,000 that I paid for the exam, I'd rather pay this 5, and potentially get my paper back and pass the exam than to just redo the whole thing again. And then I go back to the society and I tell them, okay, I found someone who's willing to help me out, get the paper back because it's lost. And then they're like, well, actually, we rented out those laptops and they're gone now, and we don't know which one is yours, so we won't be able to do that. And then I was like, oh my gosh, are you seriously kidding me? Okay, fine, no stress. Plan B. Plan B, I asked them, okay, can you guys maybe mark my paper one and then see if I pass or not based on paper one? They were like, well, actually, there are principles we need to uphold, so we can't really do that. And then I said, okay, fine. This is war. So I tried to go to these SRC people that actually fight for the students and then potentially get them to help me, because I mean, this is traumatic. Like, I spend so much time and effort, studying, and I can't just be like, okay, cool, my paper was lost, it's fine, move on. No. Hey, I tried approaching those people, no one really helped me. And then at the end of the day, basically they told me, well, sorry about that, we can't help you, but we can give you a refund and you can write again the next session and it will be free. And I was very grateful, they allowed me to write again the next session and it was free. Like, I was very happy about that. But at the end of the day, it didn't really make up for the fact that I'd spent so much time, so much effort, so much, not sleeping, drinking all these energy drinks, driving to Santon to study. Like, all of that didn't really compare to the 12K that they were offering, you understand? Because I mean, it isn't fun studying. But I was grateful because they gave me a refund, kind of like. So that experience was extremely traumatic for me, and I hope I'm the only one who's experienced that. But I would love to hear what you guys have gone through, so please leave a comment below. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.